I'm back, guys. What's up, everybody? My name is April French, and welcome to the French House. Today we are going to be talking about 5 atypical items that you should be thrifting. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We've been home for about a year now, and so many of us are trying to revamp our spaces to get the kind of feel that we really have always been wanting, but a lot of us don't have influence or money to spend. I don't have influence or money to spend. Basically, I am using the funds from this last house to fuel all of the renovations, all of the furniture purchases for this next house. So, with that being said, I am still thrifting. And because I am still thrifting, you definitely should be too. We are about saving coins at the French house. We are about saving you money. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so I have my handy dandy iPad with all of my notes over to one side, just so that I can make sure that I am giving you guys all of the information that I've gathered. I have been scouring Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. This is not sponsored by either of them, by the way, for the best deals possible on vintage, beautiful furniture that I personally think could look good in just about any space. Specifically homes that lean more towards the eclectic sort of vibe, but some of these pieces can also work for more farmhouse vibes, and I will post pictures with the prices. Now these prices are not typical prices. These are the prices of people who A, do not know what they have, or B, are trying desperately to get rid of these things because they either don't like it or they want to change up their space, whatever. So do not take these prices for gospel. I am just telling you that you can absolutely find deals on things that are extremely valuable, heavyweight, things that you can keep for a really long time, okay? So, number one, you should absolutely be thrifting vintage crystal. A lot of people might think, April, why would I want crystal? Crystal is what my grandma had in her house. I get that. These pieces are absolutely beautiful. They last forever. They look beautiful forever. They are beautiful at parties, especially during Christmas or whatever holiday you might celebrate. If you want to have a holiday party or a Thanksgiving party, these glasses, crystal barware, crystal plates, these pieces are the pieces that look beautiful on a place setting. Period. They're gorgeous. A lot of people like to thrift mid-century pieces, mid-century or postmodern barware. There's nothing wrong with that. Those pieces are absolutely beautiful too. But I am saying that you should also be looking at crystal. Number two, next thing that you should be thrifting are waterfall or Art Deco desks and chests. Here's why. Art Deco furniture is beautiful. It's gorgeous, it's sculptural, it's something that will stand the test of time. They are very well made pieces. And when it comes to Art Deco furniture, specifically waterfall pieces, so basically 1920s through all the way up to the beginning of the 1940s, that whole era for furniture. These pieces pack a ton of storage and they are aesthetically pleasing. They are beautiful. They look gorgeous refinished, and they look gorgeous just in their natural wooden state. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you thrift these things. You can 100% find deals. Number three is unpopular. Number three is unpopular specifically because people typically do not like the way these things look. I personally don't find that as an issue. I actually kind of think they're neat looking. Many of you guys in the audience are like, April, what is it? Can you get to the point? Yes. You should be thrifting valet chairs. I don't know what designer I saw who had a valet chair. I'm pretty sure it was Tommy Smythe. You should be thrifting a valet chair. Why should you own a valet chair? First off, these pieces are really cool looking. They're really cool looking. They're very sculptural. and they're highly functional. So basically, a valet chair looks like this. And what's great about a valet chair is that because it's got that little hanging piece on the back, you can actually hang your robes, a suit, skirts, blouses off of the back of that chair. Oftentimes, these valet chairs will have storage inside of the seat or underneath the seat for shoe shine, accessories, brushes, as well as a place for you to hold shoes. Which means that gone are the days where you take an article of clothing and just dump it on a bench or on a chair or on your bed or on the floor. You have a place where you can put these things with a valet chair. I once found one for $6. I showed it to my husband. He said no. He should have said yes. These pieces go for upwards of thousands of dollars, and they are worth every penny. They are so useful. But we're trying to save you money. I'm telling you, you should not be spending that. This specific valet chair costs this much. This is a no-brainer here. I definitely recommend that you be thrifting valet chairs. You should thrift valet chairs, period. Now, if you don't like them, not my problem. I personally like them. If you don't like them, you don't like them. Ain't nothing I can do about that. But I definitely think they are something you should look into. Moving on. The next item that you should definitely be thrifting are real stone coffee tables. Every designer on YouTube, every stylist on YouTube will tell you that faux marble is not a look. Faux marble, you can look at it and tell from a mile away that it is not real. Buy something real. Get something that is heavy duty, heavyweight, real stone. They are easy to find if you thrift them. A lot of times you might search for a marble coffee table, and one of the results that comes up is a Studio McGee table that is about $2,800. You should not be spending that kind of money on a coffee table. You're literally putting drinks on it. It's going to get dirty. Marble stains. There's nothing wrong with the look of marble that's stained. I personally don't mind it. Doesn't bother me at all. You should not be spending thousands of dollars on something that's going to get that much wear. You shouldn't be. I don't recommend that you do that. If it's gonna be real, you need it to be real and you need it to be affordable. So I recommend you look at, again, Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp for a real stone coffee table. And you shouldn't just be looking for marble. You should be looking at travertine. You should be looking at slate. And you should be looking at granite. You know, these are not popular stone choices, but you can find things that are absolutely beautiful. Oftentimes I find travertine or slate as a coffee table top, or I'll find a marble that's either black or a very old white. Like, I've seen a lot of Victorian and Art Deco marble coffee tables that have been absolutely beautiful. I definitely recommend that you thrift these. These prices that you're seeing are literally the prices that I've seen on Facebook for these specific items. They are not universal, like I said. They are not universal. Do not take these for gospel, because real stone is real stone, and people will charge accordingly, depending on who they are and depending on whether or not they know the true value of it or whether or not they need it. And I Get Dressed is another YouTuber. She's also on Instagram. She has a coffee table that looks, I believe this is her exact table. This one in this next slide. I love this table. I had never seen this styled before until I saw her video. This is a postmodern, so basically from the 1980s-ish, coffee table that is made out of real stone. And it's got this beautiful glass top. I definitely recommend that you thrift this. So often I find them for like $200 and below. That's literally the prices. Those are literally the prices that I usually see these for. You can style them the way that she styles them. She typically gravitates towards things that are like Art Deco, but also 1980s. That's like her whole interior design vibe, and I love it. I'm here for it. When you style this specific coffee table, think about styling it in sort of like this. Or you can pair it with a beautiful white track arm sofa or sectional. I definitely recommend that you maybe do a sectional. And by sectional, I mean a sofa and a chaise, or a symmetrical L-shaped sectional. That's just me personally. Might not be your cup of tea, but I would definitely pair it with something white. Or you could even do a mustard. That would look so dope. Pairing it with a mustard velvet. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. But I definitely recommend that you be looking at some of these things, specifically because the prices are good and they are beautiful to look at. Number 5, my 5th and final thing that you should definitely be thrifting that is atypical. You should be thrifting a postmodern dining table. Arvin Olano thrifted this absolutely stunning marble dining table. He did not keep it. I think the reason why he did not keep it is because the color was completely wrong for his space. Pretty sure he would acknowledge it. It was beautiful though. If it's not your vibe in that specific color, go with travertine, or go with something that is travertine plinths on either side. A plinth is a pillar. Plinths on either side with a glass top. So something like this. Juxtapose it with a more traditional styled chair, or you could just juxtapose it with a highly modern dining chair, but you should definitely be thrifting these things. Far too often I see people buying tables like this from CB2 or Our House or Restoration Hardware, mostly Restoration Hardware and CB2, and they spend thousands of dollars on these. This thing is half of that, less than half of that. You should not be spending boatloads of money. Yes, this is a more expensive purchase. You don't necessarily have to buy this one. Do not recommend that you buy this one if your budget is less than $500 for your whole set. Don't do it to yourself. Do not hurt yourself like that. But if this is what you are looking for, this is not hard to save up for. $500 is not difficult to save up for. And if you know what to look for, specifically travertine dining table on Craigslist, on OfferUp, and even on Facebook Marketplace, you will find something that is a deal that will look beautiful, that will stand the test of time. The only thing that you have to figure out after that is how to get it home. That's it. And if getting it home is something that's really important to you in terms of having those logistics knocked out, totally get it. Hire a moving company. They can pick it up from one place, haul it to the new place. You might pay $160, but you are still paying less than the cost of that same table, full price, full retail, brand new, a replica, and not the real thing. You want the real thing. Definitely you should be thrifting this. Much love. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe.